What's up, retards? It's a new YouTube channel, if you found it. I'm not going to be doing any editing to these videos. Complete, unfiltered thoughts. Retardmaxxing 101. I've got a quote to start off. It's a quote that I came up with to fit retardmaxxing 101. If you're thinking about doing it, you should have already done it. Because if you haven't done it already, you're not retardmaxxing. And retardmaxxing is the key to winning. A lot of people ask me, how do I start retardmaxxing? What's retardmaxxing? You're already a step behind. You've already failed the mission. Because you're asking questions. You're overthinking the concept. And the whole point, the art of retardmaxxing, is you are no longer thinking. You are just doing. Logic is thrown out the window. Overthinking, overcalculating, coordinating, strategizing, fuck all of it. Throw it in the fucking trash. Because so many people will sit here and they'll have all these ideas, the what ifs, the what coulds, these visions, and they, do these loops, the process of thought in their mind, and then they take no action on it at all. Sometimes they overthink themselves to a point where they don't even attempt. So if you delete thinking and you just start doing, people say intrusive thought. Well, instead, rewire it. You have intrusive action. And you're just doing. You don't have time for an excuse. That, but I don't have money. I hate my job. None of that exists. You're just doing. If you hate your fucking job, quit it. The logical person wants to sit there and they want to think, I hate my life because I hate my boss. I hate the job I'm working. I show up every day. It sucks. I'm depressed. The logical person will go, I want to quit. But how am I going to make money? I make good money here. It's comfortable. I have to go and find any. The retard just quits. You only get one life. The retard just quits and then he figures it the fuck out. He goes and figures it out. Because he's not overthinking. He's not thinking. He's not trying to predict or coordinate the outcome. The outcome is what you learn from. Learn from the outcome. Live the reality. If you live up here all day, nothing ever happens. Nothing ever truly fucking happens. You just stay stuck. Limbo. A rut. You don't go anywhere. But if you retard max and you go retard mode and you stop thinking, you delete your frontal lobe, you delete the word no, and you just start doing intrusive action, you just start acquiring new skills, new experiences. I've been consciously retard maxing. I've done it my whole life, but consciously retard maxing with a name, a definitive purpose to it. It's got texture now for the last 6 months. And I've done more in the last 6 months than I have in the last 5 years. Because I've practiced what I've preached. I'm not trying to think. I'm not waking up trying to coordinate my day. I'm just doing. I'm figuring it out. I'm like water. I'm flowing. A lot of people, they lack confidence. And it's not because you're chopped, you're ugly, or because you're not witty. It's because you're up here. You're in your fucking mind. The emotions of fear and being scared, those can only be tangible. Those can only take over if you're spending time in your mind. But if you're fucking retarded, you're not spending any time upstairs. It's all in your gut. You're just going. So it doesn't matter if you're fucking ugly. Fear doesn't exist. Stress, anxiety, these things don't exist if you're not spending time in your mind. If you're not doing the loop of thought and you're just being fucking retarded and just doing shit. It kills all of that. It kills stress. And a lot of people think I'm like being satire or I'm joking, when I say retard maxing, because the name, the maxing at the end is it's very Gen Z. It stems from the looks maxing shit, and the majority of that is fucking gay. It doesn't do anything. There's no long-term effect to it. It's a fad. But retard maxing kills two birds, one stone. Because the philosophy behind it, and it's not a mindset, it's a lifestyle. The lifestyle is you are acquiring new skills. You have new experiences. Because you're just doing things. You're not overthinking. You're going with the flow. Your confidence is through the roof. You're in flow state. And then you have the other stone, which is retard, which a lot of liberals, soft people, we like, snowflakes on the internet, they want to sit there and say, you can't say that word. You can't say retard, it's offensive. But a word is only offensive if you make it. If you provide validity to it being offensive, that's what makes it offensive. But let me tell you something. It's in poor taste to call someone with disabilities a retard. Like the great Michael Scott said, it's in poor taste to call a retard retarded. You call your friends retarded when they're acting retarded. But the retard doesn't think. He just does. He watches WWE. He collects rocks. He's always fucking happy. Have you ever seen someone with disabilities that isn't happy? Someone that's retarded that isn't happy? They make your day every time you see them. They're always fucking happy. They're hugging you. They're dapping you up. They don't even know who the fuck you are. But they want to know who you are just because you're another human. So that's what retard maxing is. I've seen great positives as well, just to give testimony about how it's kind of affected my life. I have a better relationship with not only my family. Financially, I don't want to say I'm rich by any means necessary, but it's kind of falling into place. There's things that are always going to happen in your life that you can't really control. Alignment in life is everything, whether it's with a relationship or, change, stuff that the stuff around you that you can't change. But when you just start doing and you stop worrying so much and you get out of your head and you take life for what it is, and you start doing things with a purpose, because that's retard maxing. Everything you're doing with a purpose. Things kind of start to fall into place. When you're not trying to coordinate everything, you're not obsessing over the outcome. You're running circles in your mind and you're trying to coordinate the perfect outcome. You're predicting it. You're weighing out your options. When you stop doing that, you kind of just let it take its course. You just go and do it, and you learn from the experience. You learn from the outcome. Well, now you know what to do better next time. And so you start stacking that up. You start to realize you have all these new skills. Because usually, you'll be in your head trying to perfect the outcome. But when you just start doing it, and you're hands-on, and you have instant results, you know what to do better next time. When you start shooting your shots, it's not... At one point, one's going to go in. You shoot 1,000 shots, 999 of them might miss, but that one is all that matters. And that's retard maxing. You're shooting as many shots as possible. Instead, instead of being the logical person that's in his mind trying to perfect that one shot that he might not actually ever try to shoot, you're shooting 1,000. You look at the end of 2026, the person that's got a high IQ, by definition, the logical person, the person that weighs out the options, he's very rational, and then you look at the retard, the person that's just been doing shit. He fell down, maybe he got in a little trouble. People have a negative opinion on him. They don't like what he said. You look at both of those people. This one's winning 10 out of 10 times because he's already finished the fucking book. The logical person's still on page 1. He's still thinking about it. He's trying to dissect the first sentence of that book. What does it mean? What is that? The retard's flipping through pages because he's hands-on. He's just doing. He's on the next book. The logical person hasn't even finished the fucking first page because he's trying to coordinate everything. He's obsessive over what happens to a point where he doesn't really take action. The doers are going to outdo the non-doers every single day, and the retards are the doers. They're the ones that go out and fucking do it. They're not scared of failure. Failure only exists when you quit. The retard never quits. He just does it. He figures it the fuck out. Retard max your life. Think about something that you've been wanting to do for a very long time. Whether it's travel to Europe, you want to travel the world, or you want to learn how to juggle. I don't know. Take that and just go and do it. And you know what? You sitting there, you're going to sit there and be like, it's easier said than done. I want to travel, but I don't have the money. Figure it the fuck out. Retard max your life. Go and find it. Because what you just did there is, I don't have the money. You've built in an excuse. You've overthought it already in your mind. And you've come to a conclusion without even attempting. So now you're going to go years. You're not even going to realize how much time has passed. You're going to go years and you're never going to do it. But if you retard max your life, you just take out a fucking loan if you have to. Put it on your credit card. I don't care. If you just go and do it and book that plane ticket, you're going to get on that fucking plane and you're going to do what you said you wanted to do years ago. That's retard maxing your life. You wanted to learn how to juggle. I don't have time. Juggle was the other example, right? Just off the top of my mind. Because it's something that I wanted to, and I learned how to juggle in the last 6 months, because one day I sat there for 6 hours. So I was like, I'm done wanting to learn how to juggle. Oh, that's so cool. I just went and fucking did it. I sat there for 6 hours throwing balls in the air. Perfected it. If you want to learn how to juggle, don't sit there and be like, oh, that, I'll do it when I have time. It's like, whatever. It's just like some stupid little thing. It's not stupid. Everything that you do should have a purpose in your life. Just because it's small, it's a small detail, you gotta find happiness in those small things. Just fucking drop whatever you're doing. Turn off this fucking video and go learn how to fucking juggle. Go learn how to rollerblade. I don't care if it's midnight. DoorDash and fucking rollerblades. Figure it out. If there's a will, there's a fucking way. And the retard always finds the way. No doesn't exist. Excuses don't exist, because in order to, come to an agreement in your mind on an excuse, in order to form an excuse, you gotta be up here. You're spending time up here. This is where excuses happen. You're not there anymore. By the end of this video, you're not there anymore. You're here. It's your gut, intrusive action. You want to learn how to rollerblades? DoorDash the rollerblades. Go, whatever time it is in the day, go to the fucking local Walmart, wherever it is, and go get the rollerblades. Figure it the fuck out. You only got $40 to your name, but the rollerblades are $70. Go sell some shit. Figure it out. Retard max your life. Just do it. People don't realize that majority of the successful people, you look at, the Kanye West, Nike, they all retard max it. What's Nike's slogan? Just do it. That's retard maxing. That's saying fuck it. Fuck around and find out. Remember YOLO? Just go fucking figure it out. Go find out. Learn from the outcome. Just go do it. Just try it. Who gives a fuck about what anybody says? Embrace cringe. Kanye West. He was they boxed him in. He's only a producer. Biggest musician in the world. One of the best discographies in the world. Put your opinions aside about him outside of music. Some of the best discography in the world, in my opinion. One of the most influential people on the planet, because he's just retard maxing. He's just doing whatever the fuck he wants. He says whatever he wants because he doesn't give a fuck about people's opinions. It doesn't matter. You gotta be selfish to you. The retard is selfish to him. It's his life. Who gives a fuck about what your parents say, what your friends say, what your boss says, what your siblings say? None of that fucking matters. What matters is what you're doing, what you need to do, the boxes you need to check in your life. I'll say it again. If you're thinking about doing it, you should have already done it. Because if you haven't already done it, you're not retard maxing. And retard maxing is how you win. You have a plan, you manifested it, you rubbed some crystals in your fucking room, put it on a whiteboard and manifested it, you rehearsed it in your head, fuck that. Fuck that. You're being fucking laughed. Go and fucking do it. Throw that all in the trash and go figure it the fuck out. Go and do it. If you can say it out loud, you can go and take action. You can go and do it. Be retarded. Stop thinking. Change your life for the better. Retard maxing. Shout out to anybody that watched this video. If you found it, I don't know. It's hidden. Cheers.